Welcome back. For most districts, school is out and the kids are at home looking for something to do. And if you want them to stay out of trouble and pick up a good book, this is the perfect thing. So Silsbee Public Library is hosting an event, and you and your children can go out. You have a chance to meet some local authors right here in Southeast Texas. And today we have Kathy Johnson from the Silsbee Public Library, along with Marilyn Pivito and Caitlin Elette, as well as Sergeant Bill Davis. And they're all local authors. Y'all brought your books with you. I've always wanted to write a book. Haven't done it yet, but it's on my bucket list, so maybe you guys can give me some pointers. All right, so in 2 days, on Wednesday,
yes,
you're all going to be there. Are there going to be other authors as well?
Yes, we will have 21 authors total.
Okay.
At the Silsbee Public Library. They will be there from 11 to 1. They will each have a table set up. They will have their books. You can visit with them and purchase a book and have it signed, or just come out and talk to us.
Have you done this before?
No, this is our first time to do it on this scale.
Okay.
Yes.
And what kind of range are we talking? Are we talking teenagers, kids, adults?
Over.
Really?
We have adult authors, we have children's authors, we have poets. So there should be something there for everyone.
Excellent. Okay, tell us a little bit about your books.
Well, my books are set in Southeast Texas in the early 1900s. In a sawmill town. They're historical fiction, and the series is titled Pine Curtain Chronicles because it's set in a sawmill town and goes into the stories that surrounded the characters and that time period in that industry.
Excellent. And you get to learn something about Southeast Texas as well. I love it. All right, how about yours?
My books are based on growing up on Cow Bayou. Whenever I was a kid, that's where I was raised at, and then I had my own kids, and then my grandpa inspired me to do a fictional story of my children growing up on Cow Bayou in Gist, which is north of Mauriceville.
Have y'all written before, or are these your first books?
This is my first one, and then my second book, and then I illustrated those two.
Okay.
These are my first novels. I've written before, like personal essays and things like that, but I wanted to write a novel, and so my first one was published in 2017.
Excellent. Okay, Sergeant Davis, I'm guessing yours have something. Well, you have several there.
I've got 3.
Are these real life stories from what you've seen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell us about yours.
The first one, a lot of people remember, So Innocent Yet So Dead, about the little girl kidnapped from the trade show and found under a bridge. Should have never been found. He should have never been caught. Some miraculous things occurred that allowed her to be found in 5 hours, and I handcuffed him in 40 hours. The second book is where this father, and I worked hundreds of cases like this with Beaumont PD, where he victimized sexually his own daughter, and to solve the case for this little girl who had been victimized for over 7 years, from age 4 to age 11, I wound up on top of a mountain outside of Alpine, Texas, out in the West Texas mountains, to solve the case for her. And then just 2 or 3 weeks ago, here's my third book.
Wow.
Which is entitled Look Out, Satan, God's at Work, which is a memoir. But I tell people, don't read it to read about me, read about how God has worked through me to save lives, especially children's lives. And it begins January the 7th, 1984, 7:05 a.m., went at a distance of about 8 feet, had my back turned to a guy, and he shot me with a 12-gauge shotgun. Should have died, but I guess God had other plans. So it's an inspirational Christian book.
Love it. I love how all of these are about our community, right?
Yes.
So, and they'll be reading some of their books, but also will they be available for sale?
Yes, they will be.
Wonderful. Tell us again, we're out of time, but just tell us the when and where.
This Wednesday, Silsbee Public Library, 295 North 4th Street, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
All right, and I'm guessing they can get in touch with all the authors there and learn of your future works. Thank you all for being here. I'm so inspired by it. Maybe I'll get my novel done. I'm not sure what I'll write about, but something.